Benefits and challenges of partnerships. Strong partnerships are essential for advancing equitable education for all by bringing together different actors who can each make their contribution. However, at times these may also come with challenges. In this video, we are going to explore why partnerships are so important and their characteristics, including a shared strategic mission and vision, knowledge sharing, effectiveness, and impact. The cornerstone of successful partnerships is inclusion, ensuring that all voices are represented and have a stake in the outcome. Shared strategic mission and vision. Key to strong partnerships is having a shared strategic mission and vision. This is the big why that brings actors together to work towards a specific goal, cause, or issue that needs to be collectively addressed. This gives a sense of purpose and helps to strengthen political will, something essential to ensure everyone involved is truly committed. This may seem obvious, but the reality is that this is often neglected and forgotten in practice. A shared strategic mission and vision helps to address this issue by giving a strong sense of purpose, a clear reason why they are there, and objectives and goals to work towards. The most well-known shared vision at the global level is found in the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. Countries from across the world came together to agree on 17 goals for sustainable development with the commitment to work towards reaching them by the year 2030. SDG 4 on quality education is a symbol of commitment towards equity and inclusion, defined by 10 targets and 11 indicators to track the world's progress towards achieving quality education. But among the SDGs is a dedicated goal, SDG 17, specifically focused on strong partnerships. SDG 17 refers to the importance of a shared strategic mission and vision in its language by explicitly referring to inclusive partnerships, principles, values, shared vision, shared goals. Knowledge sharing. Another core aspect of strong partnerships is knowledge sharing. Knowing how to take the best actions for equity in education requires first being informed of the situation on the ground, the challenges stakeholders face, and potential solutions. It also means knowing what work other actors are doing so that different stakeholders can strengthen their interventions and increase their impact, something that we will explore a bit further on in this module. Partnerships have the potential for knowledge sharing to happen from the outset so that stakeholders can target the most pressing issues and needs with the information that they have. In this sense, knowledge sharing through partnerships allows for two major factors. One, a common understanding of existing initiatives and interventions. Two, an evidence-based approach to designing, implementing, and coordinating them. An example of partnership that aims to foster knowledge sharing is found in NEQ-MAP, the Network for Education Quality Monitoring in the Asia Pacific. With a focus on learning assessment and equitable learning outcomes, NEQ-MAP brings together experts, government representatives, civil society, and NGOs, academia, and research institutions to share their knowledge and expertise. Similarly, the Global Partnership for Education's Knowledge and Information Exchange Initiative attempts to connect expertise, innovation, and knowledge to support low and middle-income countries to build stronger education systems and accelerate progress towards SDG 4. Efficiency. Efficiency is and should be at the core of strong partnerships for equitable education to work better, smarter, and faster, rather than create additional work. Partnerships can promote efficiency in the following ways. First of all, they facilitate more efficient decision-making between different actors who all act as equal partners, ensuring different voices are heard and represented. Second, they mean that resources can be pooled more effectively, including both financial and human resources. Third, partnerships can help to delegate different tasks and responsibilities to different actors based on what they do best, which avoids duplication. Research from the Department of Education in the United Kingdom has found inter-school partnerships and collaboration to promote efficiency in a number of ways. First, schools sharing operational and management functions showed increased efficiency in purchasing, finance, and human resources as schools pooled their resources and budgets. Second, positive aspects were found to be among students, teachers, and general school organizational efficiency through reduction and realignment of head teachers' workloads, which helped to alleviate burnout and facilitate succession. Other benefits of this inter-school partnerships included staff development and career opportunities, sharing good practices and innovation, as well as increased teacher motivation, engagement, and dialogue. Impact. Ultimately, the goal of a partnership is to have the greatest impact possible, the measure of success for a partnership. We can think of it in terms of reach, the amount of people who have benefited as a result of that partnership, and in terms of implementation, how far activities and interventions were implemented. For example, we can assume that if actors in a partnership have a clear shared strategic mission, knowledge of the equitable education landscape, and greater efficiency through shared resources, then its impact will be higher. But the question here is, how exactly? Do partnerships increase impact, and how is that impact measured? This is the part that remains tricky, and according to a UN report on maximizing the impact of partnerships for the SDGs, despite a lot of language around the importance of collaboration around the SDGs, there isn't sufficient impact as a result of partnership as an essential mechanism for development. The report also outlines two concepts for looking at the impact of partnerships, which measure the value that they create. First, the collaborative advantage is what allows actors to collectively deliver more than the individual input on an actor or an actor working independently. Secondly, the partnership delta is the additional impact that a partnership delivers as opposed to individual approaches as a result of the collaborative advantage. Although this does not provide an equation for measurement of impact, it does help actors understand just how valuable partnerships are in order to have an impact. In this report, the collaborative advantage framework shows 11 ways that partnerships can actually increase the collaborative advantage. Overall, partnerships can play a significant role in improving equitable education and increasing inclusion for vulnerable and marginalized groups. A shared strategic mission and vision means that all actors in the partnership are working towards the same goal. Knowledge sharing means that there is a clearer view of the landscape for equitable education. Efficiency means that resources, whether human or financial, are pooled. And impact means that working together will deliver a far better result than working alone. Partnerships need to evolve. As conditions change, so too should a collaboration. If the status quo prevents partners from achieving their goals, then amending the collaboration is critical for it to move forward. Now we have a solid understanding and basis for understanding partnerships, and in the next video, we'll explore some examples of specific partnership types.